Hello everyone, welcome back. Do you know how a computer works? Did you got any time a question? Does a computer need a language to communicate? How do people communicate? Using a language. So language is a medium of communication through which people talk to each other. If people doesn't know the language, they need a language translators. Then how do you think people in the computers can communicate? Whatever people work with the computer, it is being converted into binary language because certainly computer can understand only binary language. Binary means two digits, that is 1 and 0. So whatever you do with the computers is being converted into ones and zeros. People uses computers in different ways by using the software applications. They may like to listen to music or watch videos. They may use MS Word for documentation. They may use Excel for some kind of calculations. They may use some payment systems. They may use some reservation systems. Then these software applications are built based on some programming languages. Programming languages use certain syntax rules to build programs. What is a program? A program is a set of instructions given to a computer to perform a task. These programs are written in English-like language. They are also called as high-level languages. But the computer cannot understand this high-level language or English-like language. So they are converted into ones and zeros. But we humans cannot understand this ones and zeros. Then how do you think a computer can communicate? We need translators for computers and the users to communicate. Here I have shown you a simple C program for adding two numbers. I've taken three variables, number 1, number 2 and sum. And each and every letter, symbols, spaces, characters and all are converted into binary code. So what is the purpose of translator? It converts the computer program, that is source code, into object code. So there are three types of translators: compiler, interpreter, assembler. Compiler translates the entire code at a time, whereas interpreter translates statement by statement or line by line. If there is an error at the third line, then the execution stops until the error is being resolved. Assembler translates assembly code into machine language. So there are three types of languages. Computer languages are categorized into three types, that is machine language, assembly language and high-level language. Machine language uses instructions in the form of ones and zeros, that is binary language. It is also called as low-level language. It was difficult for writing programs using ones and zeros, so there was an invention of assembly language which uses mnemonic codes. Mnemonic codes means short words. Next, there was an invention of high-level language, which looks like English language, that is humans language. Languages like C, C++, COBOL, BASIC, Java, Fortran are all high-level languages. Machine language uses instructions in the form of ones and zeros, that is binary language, which was a mind-numbing task for the programmers to write programs. There were many coding schemes. American Standard Code for Information Interchange gave some ASCII codes along with the binary code for each letter, all alphabets from capital letters, small letters, all the characters, symbols, spaces, and all. Based on that, if you want to type hello, then each letter is being converted into ones and zero, that is binary code. So H stands for 01001000. E stands for 01000101. So looking into the chat, you can look over here. So as there was difficulty in writing the programs, there was an invention of second generation language, that is assembly language, which uses mnemonic codes like LDA for load, CLE for clear, MOV for move, ADD for addition, TRAN for translation. These are all mnemonic codes. Then how do you think the computer can understand these mnemonic codes? Obviously, there is a translator called assembler, which translates these mnemonic codes into machine codes. Here is a sample example of assembly language program which are using mnemonic codes. It was very difficult for the task. It was very difficult task for the programmers to write the effective programs. That is the reason there was an invention of third generation languages. Regardless of whatever programming language you are using, eventually at the end you need to convert them into machine language so that the computer can understand and give us the result. So there are two translators to translate this high level language. So compiler and interpreter. Compiler converts whole code at a time, whereas interpreter translates line by line. Here you can see I have typed a sentence wherein each letter is being translated into binary code. Space is also given a code. As well, the symbols are also given some code. This is how the translation works. I hope you got the answer to the question that yes, computers can communicate using translators. Thank you.